Welcome back to TGIF. We are excited about this. Now, tonight's guests are viral sensations who are known for their entertaining skits, mouth-watering cooking videos, and the classic line, Charles, your lunch is ready. Soulmates, put your virtual hands together for Mrs. Netta. Hey, Mrs. Netta.
Hey, soulmate. Hey, Claudia. How you doing?
Good. We are so happy to have you here, but I see you're by yourself. What's going on here?
Because I got to introduce my king, right?
Oh, please do.
Yes. All right then. But y'all know how we do it. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, titties. Okay.
Charles,
Yes.
your lunch is ready. Okay. Let me pour this chair out for my king.
So,
We love it. Welcome to the show, Mrs. Netta and Charles. How y'all doing?
He doing fine, but hold on for a minute. He got to try this plate out so he can see what this food tastes like.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. All right then. Okay. But first, what we have is ranch, chicken wings, baked beans, and honey crescent rolls. We're gonna let Charles try it out. Check the wings, Charles.
see.
He is eating good over there. Oh, look at the juice coming off the. Mikhail,
Okay.
you okay? Well, it looks damn good, and I wish we had a plate right now. So let's just get right into it, Charles. While you eating that good old food, let's get straight to it. I want to know because I'm nosy and I love being all in people's business, of course. How did y'all meet, and what first attracted you to each other?
Well, no disrespect or nothing, but we have a TV reality show that's coming out and that's going to air in March. And we're going to do a lot of questions. We're going to answer a lot of questions and stuff over there just to draw the audience over there. But just to give y'all a little snippet, me and Charles, we've been together for 6 years. And we met on social media.
Okay. Who reach out to who?
She reached out to me. I did ignore it at first, but then I said I gave it a second chance.
Okay.
Let's give it a chance.
Okay. So she pursued you. Okay. Okay, Miss Netta, now you became widely known for your prank calls and skits back in 2021.
Yes, ma'am.
But so how long? So you said you've all been a couple for 6 years, right? How long between the DM when you reached out and you saw who you wanted, you said, and then from that to y'all actually hooking up? How long did that take?
It took about a month.
Dang.
It took about a month before we actually met each other. We stayed in the same city and we really didn't know, we didn't know anything about each other. I knew his family, but I didn't know him. And we hooked up after a month, and I think we moved in about 3 months later, about 3-4 months later.
Now, Madison, before you ask your next question, I see Charles, if I see correctly on your left hand, is that a wedding band? Are you married?
Yep. I guess you could say that.
You and Miss Netta married?
Yep, we's married.
Congratulations.
Wait, what?
You found out first right here on TGIF, everybody. Miss Netta and Charles, congratulations, you
Y'all
two.
been holding out on us. Why we wanted to go to the wedding or see some pictures or something?
Right. Claudia, Claudia was just saying that.
Everything is coming out soon.
Yep.
But I guess y'all the first to hear. But
well, we definitely excited about that, Miss Netta, honey, because from hamburger steaks to white rice and crescent rolls, child, you are known for whooping up some of the best lunches for Charles.
Okay.
Now, what is it that you enjoy cooking most for Charles? And does Charles ever cook for Miss Netta?
Yeah, well, most certainly he does. He cooked for me. We had a couple of scenes where he cooked for me as well, barbecue, shish kebab, and stuff like that. He cooks for me, and I think my favorite thing to cook for Charles is T-bone steak, bell pepper and onions,
Now, Miss
Mashed
Netta.
potatoes.
Now, Miss Netta, I got an off the record question, off the wall question, child.
Uh-oh.
I know you've been seeing these girls all over the internet clawing after your man Charles, child. I saw Mrs. C make a video, honey, and they told you to Miss Netta, honey, sit down, honey. You, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, because she would outcook you and give Charles some of that good meat. And he would come over there, honey. How does it make you feel when you see all these women in Sauce and Santana saying, "Oh, Charles is cute"?
Mhm.
How does it make you feel, honey, to see the girls after your man?
It actually make me feel pretty good because, you know, if I got somebody that somebody else want, you know, then I must be doing something right. I'm not jealous about the situation or none of that to the fact because I know Charles ain't going nowhere, baby.
Oh, now let me ask you
And
this
I
too, Miss
let him know
Netta.
that.
Are you a
Huh?
part of the LGBTQIA community?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I just asked. I wanted to know. Okay,
Oh, okay. Ask that question one more time.
Miss Netta, are you a part of the LGBTQIA community?
I didn't quite understand you, but yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I know even, you know, I'm trans, and so my pronouns are she and her. So I respect everybody's pronouns. And obviously, I'm not going to call you anything but she and her because you play the woman role over there
Right.
frying, baking, and sauteing for Charles, honey. But so what area would you fall under in the LGBTQA community? Are you non-binary, trans?
You know, I never categorized myself in none of that. I just always been myself, and this me, my everyday look. You know, all this my everyday look and stuff, and it's just something I just been doing ever since I was, you know, growing up in life. And I don't think I'm a transsexual. I don't think I'm a whatever the other names they got. I don't like calling them, but I don't think I'm none of those. I just more be like myself. You know, my stage name is Miss Netta. A lot of people knows my real name, thanks to the internet, which is fine, but it doesn't matter. A lot of people say I'm ashamed of my sexuality, which I am not, because people here in our city knows me and everything. So it wasn't about me hiding my sexuality because we are well known here in the city. But it was just more like that was my business, and when I want to put my business out, then that's when I do it. And I just wasn't ready yet.
So you know the girls are gagging to know when you say your sexuality. So this means were you born male like me? Because I was born male.
Yes, I was born male.
Okay, sister, what's the name?
So whoever that's watching this, y'all got y'all amp. I mean, I never put it out there, but you know, like I said, if we go live and we feel like that we comfortable and stuff in the live, you know, we would come out and we would say, you know, answer some of their questions. And so, you know, it's out.
I like it.
You know what, Netta, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I appreciate the way you just handled that because, you know, both of y'all blew up on social media and there's a lot of interest in y'all and there's people that are theorizing, having their say. And for you to just answer the question straight on, take it on and give us an honest answer, it shows your confidence in yourself and it shows like you're standing on your business and you're unapologetically you. So that is a major thing. So I appreciate both you and Charles for being here and for addressing it and not running from it, because there's a lot of young people that were in your shoes when you, like you said, since you were 6, that are going to look at you and be like, you're about to have a show, you're blowing up, you're everywhere, you're getting brand deals, and y'all look happy. So much respect. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing that.
And we're very happy. We're very happy. And we just don't think that we know that social media is not going to end this relationship, you know.
Nice.
So all the people that's out there got their little 2 cents and saying this and saying that, you know, it's not going to happen.
All right.
Well, that makes it. That leads to my question, Claudia, real quick. You know, when I was in the public eye, married, and it was just a spectacle, one of the things that I found most difficult were the trolls and the backlash and the negative stuff that people had to say all the time. Tell me, how do you all deal with this criticism, and does it strengthen your relationship, or do you find yourself wrestling with it sometimes?
Ignoring it.
Ignoring it.
In a way. Like, it bothers me. It makes me feel some type of way, but guess what? at the end of the day, I gotta brush it off because I already know what I signed up for. And guess what? All this backlash we taking, the only thing I can do is just sit there and just take the hit.
Sometimes it's funny.
You
Yeah,
know,
so sometimes
one
I
of the-
just laugh it off. Like really, they just said that. Okay, all that responding and coming, on the posters and stuff like that. It's just a waste of time because they're gonna say what they want to say and feel what they want to feel anyway,
right.
regardless of what you say. So if there's nothing that you can put out there and say,
Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can say, but just let them talk. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Shit, let them talk.
Well, I admire that because me, 26 years in the game, I still can't. I still be in the comments like, that's not true, and fighting for my life in there sometimes. I am guilty
say
of that.
it, but I don't say it in the comments. I say it to myself.
Got it. You know what? I'm going to take a page from y'all book. I'm going to work on that. It is so hard sometimes. But okay, moving on. Now, Charles, you recently posted a video explaining why women can't consider themselves to be modern women and housewives at the same time. Let's check out this clip.
Most modern women, they want to be modern, but at the same time be a housewife. You can't do that. You can't. You got to pick one. You can't sit here and say you want to be married, but then you sit here and say you're a modern woman. You can't be modern and married at the same time. You can't. You got to pick one.
All right, Charles, as a modern woman myself, give us some more insight on your perspective.
Man, what you just saw, like I said before, most women these days, they want a 1950s man, but they're not built like the women in that same era. You can't do that. How you reconcile for that? You can't sit here and say you want to be a wife, but at the same time, you sitting here doing all this extra stuff, working and not doing this and that for your man and whatnot, and trying to make it about yourself.
So basically,
Can I ask real quick, Chance, are the men nowadays still behaving like the 1950s men? Because I see a lot of women holding down the houses. And the men ain't really holding down the houses. Like, all right.
I hate to say it, and it's gonna hurt, but no, not most. And then that stems back from not having a father in the house. Most boys need a man in the house for them to follow example. We don't got that.
You better tell them, Charles.
And like I said, they want to sit here and say they want this type of man, but guess what? They're not around like they used to. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, thanks to modern day feminism and all that, guess what? Ain't no need. You like I said, if you're gonna sit here and say you want to be a wife, you're gonna have to train yourself like one. You gotta be raised to be a wife. Most ain't raised to be
Come on,
wives.
Charles.
Hey, you better speak.
Come on, Charles.
Charles said he want him a submissive woman, honey, that's gonna cook, clean, and do everything.
Come on, Charles.
So she can pass that pen and he can write that check.
I mean, but in order for most men to get that, they got to put in the work.
Right.
Like I can sit here and admit to say that I was a nobody. I was low value and all that crap. But ever since I started working the job that I'm at, then guess what? Everything changed.
Okay.
It's like, well, I've been at this job so long, it made me feel good. It's like, dang, most guys need to be trying to do stuff like this, but I can understand most of us are F-ups. We're fuck-ups. And, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes a while for us to, you know what I'm saying, to get back on our feet and say we can do it all over again. Like when you get knocked down, we got to get back up. Sometimes it's hard for us because we ain't really had that, you know what I'm saying, that inspiration or that encouragement or none of that. We ain't had none of that growing up. Most men don't have that. Most men don't have masculine figures in their life to even sit here and say they want to do this and that. That's why most men don't get respect like they used to. It's like, right? It's sad to say most men ain't getting the respect like they used to. The blue collar men, they're not well respected like they used to.
I agree.
I agree with that. Speaking of respect,
because when you sit here and hear women talking about they too good to date a man that's out here driving garbage trucks or doing this and that right there just raise eyebrows.
Right.
And it's like,
hey,
okay, you say that, but what can you do?
Let me jump in here, Charles. Speaking of respect, there's going to be a lot more respect put on both of y'all's names because you now have a new television show that's being produced by Culture TV. Yeah. I know you can't tell us a whole lot, but what can you tell our soulmates in this exclusive interview with Ms. Charles and Netta? I'm sorry, Miss Netta and Charles. Sorry, my bad. I'm just caught up in y'all's story right now.
I
What can you
know.
tell us about this show coming up?
Well, it's a reality TV show called The Montgomerys. Is that right?
I guess.
And it's our
Charles be like,
Charles ain't like, no, don't be
Yes,
coming
I
here with
love
no.
He is not impressed, but
myself,
like-
so I would not know.
yeah. And it's going to be a reality TV show, so it's going to be about our real life. We're going to start by for the first season. We're just going to have little things in our life, what's going on, and a part of our tour that I need to talk about as well too. And that's going to be a part of the reality TV show. And then it's going to progress more and more and more as the seasons go by. But we are about to do a 10-day tour starting next month with 10 cities. And like I said, we start with Chicago, Houston, Texas, and Dallas, Texas next weekend. Tickets are on sale. They can go on our social media page. They can find out how much the tickets are, how to purchase the ticket, and when to be there, because we sure gonna be waiting.
But before we let you go,
Congratulations.
this is like we've never been able to have an interview with you guys before, and I know that people are living for this right now. Before we go, I want y'all to be able to clear up everything. There was something online about Charles having a family as a white woman and all that. Is that true? You want to address that? I'm trying to clear y'all name in this interview with everything, so there's no more questions. Like I'm a former journalist, so I'll be wanting to know the truth about the tea. So, do you want to say anything to that so people can like stop talking or not? What you want to say?
Well, man, it's simple. You got people that want to dig deep into your business to the point where they want to make it seem like I'm doing something when I'm not. Like
Wow.
from that video you seen of me or whatever with the white woman, sweetheart, that was over 7 years ago. That was back in 2016.
Got it. Ooh, okay.
And
2016.
we actually ran into her at Walmart a couple of weeks ago, and we had a conversation with her, and she told us that she had an interview with somebody. They called her for an interview about that. And she told us, she said she respected us. She said nothing bad. She only said good things. She let everybody know that it was, false information. And the little baby that was on there was his cousin, and he's 8 years old now. So,
all right. Well, thanks.
Charles have no kid. Miss Netta have no children. And, they had a room on there that I was married to a woman, and I had it was all types of stuff. They just was digging all up into past, telling all these lies. Nothing was true, but in order for us to maintain what we had going on, we just left it alone because we knew that it wasn't true. So
it's bad enough they're trying to find pieces that they can't put together. But
I told them to go look up our background record and talk about that because it's clean. If you want to do something, go look at that.
Well, thank you for answering all of our questions. A lot of people don't do that, and you answered every single one of our questions, and we appreciate y'all. So thank you so much. Miss Netta and Charles, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Netta.
Good luck, y'all.
Good luck, y'all. And just know, Miss Netta, that's a good man, Savannah.
Yes, it is, baby.
Soulmates, make sure you support Miss Netta and Charles' upcoming show and follow them on social media for everything food, fun, and love. And we appreciate y'all. We're going to have y'all back after your season premieres of the reality show for part 2. Okay?
We'll come back.
All right. Thank you so much.